Hi, kindergarten. For our read aloud today, we are going to be reading a book called Snow in Jerusalem. Now, this is a really exciting story because it shows an unlikely friendship of a person who is in Iraq and a person who is in Israel. And those are two different countries that don't really have a peaceful relationship, but now they are both in the same place called Jerusalem. Now, that is like a place in a country. It's a very holy land for a lot of people, a place that means a lot to them. We're going to read about their friendship and how they became friends, even though they were different. Let's begin. Front cover, back cover, spine. Touch your back, touch your spine, open your mind, hands in your lap. It's story time. Okay. This book is written by Deborah da Costa. She is the author. The author writes the words. The author writes the words. Hi-ho, a cherry, oh, the author writes the words. And this book has two illustrators. How exciting! Cornelius Van Wright and Yin Hawahu. And they are the illustrators. That means more than one. The illustrators draw the pictures. The illustrators draw the pictures. Hi-ho, a cherry, oh, the illustrators draw the pictures. Snow in Jerusalem. In the walled old city of Jerusalem, which some people call the center of the universe, Avi waited. He sat stone front of his family's apartment. The silver mezuzah doorframe above him sparkled in the sunlight. Then he saw her, the small, plump cat with white fur. Shalom, hello, little cat, he said softly. I have some warm chicken for you. The cat purred as she ate. Avi, my love, are you feeding that cat again? His mom said. The cat gazed at Avi. Meow, she said. Avi watched the cat and wondered where she was going to go next. The cat moved through the winding streets of the Jewish quarter. She ducked into a shaded, cold alleyway. And she went to the Muslim corner. Here, the narrow streets were filled with shiny brass pots, colorful plates, and tapestries of the color of fire. The kitty was going from the Jewish corner to the Muslim corner. So those are the places, right, that I said. They're not necessarily places that agreed, but they're both in the same city. Hamoudi was waited outside his family's restaurant. The cat headed toward him. Ah, you there, you little white one, he said. The cat purred as she ate and drank the water and lamb he gave her. Hamoudi, my darling, are you feeding the cat again? Said his mother. So now 2 people have fed the cat. One in the Jewish quarter and one is the Muslim quarter. But Hamoudi loved the silky white cat. There is no cat like you in all of Jerusalem, he said. Hamoudi watched and wondered where the cat was going. Next time I will follow you, he said. But the next time did not come. I wonder why it didn't come. In the Jewish corner, Avi waited many days. The cat was nowhere to be seen. There were many other cats, skinny cats, hopeless cats, but none of them was his beautiful white cat. And in the Muslim quarter, Hamoudi waited too. Each day he prepared the cat's favorite dish. There were many other cats, but nobody was like his beautiful white cat. Oh, I almost forgot to show you the picture. They're both waiting, right? Jewish quarter, Muslim quarter, they're both waiting. They both love the same cat. Many weeks later, the white cat appeared on Avi's doorstep. "What happened to you?" Avi said. "You are so skinny and so dirty." He ran into the kitchen, then he rushed outside, and she ate and drank after he gave her some chicken. He chased her through the shaded alleys to the Muslim quarter. There, the cat catted up to a small restaurant. As Ivy watched in amazement, she jumped into the lap of a boy who was feeding her. So here's Avi. He just chased the white cat. Avi frowned. "That is my cat," he shouted. "It is not Hamoudi. She is my cat," he said. The cat jumped out of Hamoudi's lap and began running down the street. "Now look what you've done," Hamoudi accused. "Now seen what you've done," Avi answered back. But just then something unusual happened. It began to snow in Jerusalem. That really doesn't happen. Snowflakes floated gently through the air. "My cat is getting all wet," Hamoudi said. "You mean my cat is getting wet," Avi said. "Now we better help her," they both thought. So they were fighting about whose cat it was, and it started snowing. The boys ran together, but the cat rounded in the corner and disappeared into the streets of the Christian quarter, a different quarter completely. They tried to follow her paw, but the spitting snow was going so fast. Side by side, the boys continued through the streets into the Armenian quarter, catching glimpses of the white fur. So another quarter they went into too, but they still couldn't find their cat. "What if she is in a big hole somewhere already half frozen?" Hamoudi said. "Then we will warm her up with our coats," Avi said. "Shatu, cat," Avi sobbed. In Hebrew, that's a language he speaks, right? He speaks Hebrew. "Shatu, shatu, ota cat," Amida said. In Arabic, ota, ota. So they're both calling out in their native languages, different languages, but they're both wondering, "Where are you, kitty cat? Where are you?" The boys searched through the streets. Finally, they heard a faint sound. Hearing the sound, Avi and Hamuda began to run, slipping and sliding. The boys pushed them aside, and they saw their cat. She was not frozen, and she was not alone. Who do you think the kitty's with? Let's see. They found the cat. They heard the cat. "It's a miracle," Avi said. "She has kittens, 4 of them. Truly a miracle," Hamoudi agreed. "No wonder the mama got so skinny." Hamoudi nodded. "What will we do with all these cats?" Avi said. "It's too dangerous for them to live in a box. They could be freeze or be killed by mean dogs or bad people." Hamoudi thought about all the stray cats of Jerusalem. "We cannot let them live on the streets. Then we must take them home," Avi said. "There's plenty of room at my house for 5 cats," said Hamoudi. So here they are. They're looking at the kittens. "No, no, no. I saw the mother first, so I get to take them home," Hamoudi scrolled. Silence and air was between them. Then Hamoudi said, "How do you know you saw the mother first? You can't prove it. Neither can you," Avi snapped back. So here they are fighting. They both want all of the cats. What should they do if they both want all of the cats? What do you think? Let's see. Leaving her kittens padded up to the spot where the boys stood arguing, she began to purr loudly and rub up against the legs of both boys. Avi bit his lips and said, "She does not want us to fight." Hamoudi said, "Then we will share." "She wants peace," said Avi. So the boys rummaged through the bags. Look at the mother cat," Avi said. "I think she wants us to share her too," Hamoudi said with a grin. "Yes, she can travel back and forth the way she did before. So the boys agreed to share. Then the two boys headed back to their homes in the old city of Jerusalem. With great care, each boy carried 2 kittens in a small box. They were followed proudly by a blue-white cat named Snow. So here they are. They're taking their cats. Now, this book is all about sharing, right? They agreed to share the cats. I would love to hear about a time where you were getting to share this week. Can't wait to see and put it on Seesaw.